we have 3 classifications. This is very important, okay? Here we have an adult tobacco plant. We have top leaves, middle leaves, and bottom leaves. The top leaves, they receive all the rays from the sun directly. So they are going to be thicker in texture, darker in color, and stronger in flavor. The middle leaves, they are more beautiful, more elastic, more aromatic. And the bottom leaves, they are the opposite of the top leaves. They don't receive the rays from the sun directly, they get more humidity from the ground. So they are going to be thinner in texture, lighter in color, and milder in flavor. What does it mean? It means that to make a good cigar, we need to know how to combine the leaves. For example, here we have Monte Cristo number 4, the one that Che Guevara used to smoke. This is a medium flavor cigar. Combination of the leaves for Monte Cristo. One from the top, one from the middle, one from the bottom. All right? Here we have Romeo and Juliet, Cigar of Love, Winston Churchill cigar. This is a light cigar. So combination of the leaves from the middle to the bottom, never from the top. And these 2 are the most famous from Cuba. These are Cohibas, the one that Fidel Castro used to smoke. So they are from medium to strong flavor. Combination of the leaves from the middle to the top. All right? That's how we combine the leaves to make a good cigar. Cohibas, Fidel Castro, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know how to say that.
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. He's very fond of Cohibas. We put the leaves inside plastic for protection away from sun, from wind, from extreme humidity. I need to use my eyes, I'm sorry. Now it's better. So have a look at this. This is a very dark leaf. This is a leaf from the top of the plant. This is the strongest leaf of the plant, all right? This one is bigger, more elastic. This is from the middle of the plant. And this one here, this is very thin and different in color, you see? This is from the bottom of the plant. So it means that I'm going to roll a cigar like a Monte Cristo. One leaf from the top, one leaf from the middle, one leaf from the bottom, all right? Now, to roll a cigar, we need 3 parts. The first part is called filler. Filler is the inside of the cigar. It's the heart. It's where we combine the leaves. First, we need to remove the central vein. We need to remove the central vein of each leaf. Why do we remove the central vein? According to scientific studies, here concentrates 90% of the nicotine of the leaf. All right? It's right here. That's why cigarettes are more addictive, more dangerous than cigars. Because in factories, they use everything for cigarettes. For cigars, we take off 90% of the nicotine, okay? Now, we remove it, but we don't throw this away. We are going to use it. 90% of nicotine is very important for us. We are going to put this in boiling water for 30 minutes. And then we let it rest for a week. We obtain a substance called tabakina. Tabakina is a strong natural pesticide. We use it to fumigate all plantations, not only tobacco, all right? Very good natural pesticide from here, from the central vein. Now, according to the position of the leaves inside the drying barn, hanging like this, the remaining nicotine in the leaf, it means 10% of nicotine, because of gravity, comes to the tip of the leaf, not to the base. So, if we roll a cigar like this, we are going to have a cigar very strong here, and very mild here. So we need to balance the filler. How? Very easy. We split it in 2 parts. Now this one from the right, I will put it to the left. This one from the left, I will put it to the right. We are crossing the lips, okay? Now we take this blade. This is called chaveta in Spanish, right? And then we cut the end in here. I will use my hand as a ruler, and then I will cut the end in here. Now, this one from the right, I will put it to the left. This one from the left, I will put it to the right. And now my filler is well balanced, okay? And then I give a small massage with the fingertips. This is the first massage. Why, family? Because cigars are like women, they love massages, all right? My wife, she loves my massages. So we need to treat cigars like ladies, with love, with passion, and sometimes with a lot of patience too. I'm just joking, okay? Now, second part of my cigar is just half leaf from the middle of the plant, which is called binder. And the function of the binder is giving the cigar the cylindrical shape. How are we going to do it? We put it in diagonal position, and then we take the filler and we start rolling our cigar. Okay, rolling the filler in the binder. And at the end, we give a second massage, all right? You know what they say, happy wife, happy life.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we need to try to make them happy. It's not easy, but we need to try.
Always.
Always. Now we take the blade, we cut the end in here, and we cut the end in here. My cigar is not well closed, so we need to use a clue. What do we use here in the farm? Honey, tasty, natural, aphrodisiac. Remember, we use honey in fermentation process. And at the end, we are going to use honey for smoking too. You're going to see how good it is. I will take a little bit from here. And I will apply some honey this part. And then I will close my cigar. Now I give another massage. Third massage. Now family, this cigar is a little bit soft. We need to tense it. In factories, they use pressing machines for more than 100 cigars at a time. But what happens? At the end of the day, there are going to be some cigars not good for smoking because they are going to be too tight. They put them aside because of quality. Here in the farm, we don't use machines. We are going to do it the traditional way farmers do, using a piece of paper. I mean, newspaper. It has to be Cuban newspaper, okay? For a Cuban cigar, not from Austria, okay? Communist newspaper for a Cuban cigar. This is my pressing machine. Now I put it in diagonal position and I'm going to apply more pressure this time to keep the shape. Pressure, rolling, pressure, rolling, pressure, rolling, pressure. At the end I close it like this and another massage. Okay? Now we are going to let it rest here 24 hours until tomorrow, okay? Don't be afraid, you don't have to come back tomorrow. Time in Cuba passes very quickly. Don't worry, more when you are on vacation. Now comes the third part, the final part, which is the outside leaf or the wrapper. It is supposed to be the most beautiful leaf from the plant, from the middle to the bottom, very thin and elastic, all right? I have one prepared here for my demonstration. Have a look at this. Beautiful leaf, all right? Like this. How do I prepare this leaf? I take this blade and I cut the edges to avoid wrinkles. And then I also cut it by the inside. Why? Because these little veins you see here, when we cut them, they bleed out some nicotine. So we are going to have a safer product. This is called bleeding process, all right? Now, we put it in diagonal position and we are going to do 3 actions at the same time. We are going to roll the cigar, stretch the leaf, and give a small massage at the same time, okay? 24 hours, you see, very quickly. Don't worry. You are in Cuba. Now, family, if we compare a cigar with a woman, we used to say that the wrapper leaf, like this, is like the woman's dress. So this is the cigar's dress. Now we are going to dress our cigar, okay? Diagonal position, it has to be slowly, there is no hurry for this. We roll, we stretch, and massage. Slowly, there is no hurry for this, okay? Roll, stretch, massage. Okay? Roll, stretch, massage. Okay, slowly. At the end, we close it like this. Final massage for the moment. For the moment. And then this way to close the cigar is called pigtail, okay? It is like a pigtail. And family, this is my cigar. How does it look?
Beautiful.
Do you like it? Do you think I'm a professional making cigars? Thank you so much. You're very kind.
There is no doubt about it.
Now, family, this cigar is not ready for smoking yet. It has some humidity, so we need to take off humidity. How? Very easy. Back in the communist newspaper. Now we are going to roll it here. Paper will absorb humidity, and then in 3 days it's going to be ready for smoking. Now, this time, pressure is no longer needed. No pressure. It's only for humidity, okay? We roll it here, we close it here, and then in 3 days it's going to be ready for smoking, okay? Now I'm going to show you how we smoke a good Cuban cigar. I have one cigar here ready for smoking. This is a Monte Cristo Che Guevara, medium flavor, okay? Let me tell you one thing. Smoking a cigar is completely different than smoking a cigarette. We don't inhale the smoke to the lungs. We just keep the smoke in the mouth for the flavor like a good wine and throw it out. For us, it's like a ritual, all right? First, we have a look at the cigar. We give a small massage with the fingertips, yes. We listen to it. We smell it. But we never get it directly to the mouth. Why? Because cigars are like women. If we go to a woman directly to the mouth, they slap her on the face. So you need to warm more first, right? Yes. Like convincing the lady. You know what I mean. Heat and oxygen, all right? Slowly, there is no hurry, remember. It's like a ritual. Now we need to cut the head of the cigar because it is close. So we cut just the tip here. I will put some honey in the head of the cigar. Why? Because honey has medicinal healing properties. It will blockade nicotine coming inside your mouth, the 10% of nicotine, remember. And it becomes a natural filter. And it's also aphrodisiac. It changes the flavor a little bit. More heat. And then we smoke. This is life. I need some vitamin R now.
Beautiful.
Maybe
yes.
later. Maybe later, yes. Now, family, we need to rotate the cigar inside the mouth for even burning, like this. We used to say that cigars get married like people do. That's called marriage. In the morning, with coffee, with chocolate. It's very nice. You can put some chocolate in the head of the cigar too. In the afternoon, you can have it together with rum, vitamin R, whiskey, a good beer, a good glass of wine, all right? Now, men, we hold cigars like this. One finger like a hook. And we need these fingers free. This is for men. Why do we need the fingers free? Why?
Rum.
Vitamin R. We drink and we smoke. And we need the other hand free. Why? For the wife. Yes, you need to take care of the wife here. And ladies, you hold it like this. 2 fingers up, 1 down. Why, ladies? Why? Because you look more sexy just for that. Nothing else. If you want some vitamin R, you use the other hand. We never remove the ashes from the cigar like a cigarette. No. We enjoy to see how large they can be before falling by itself. The longest ashes that remain in the cigar, it means the better quality of the cigar and the better quality of the smoker. We used to make competitions here to see who holds the longest ashes in the cigar. Yes, remember, for us it's like a ritual. Don't forget that. Now, we can smoke the whole cigar just at once. 25, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour. It depends on the size of the cigar. Or we can smoke, stop smoking, and continue later. In that case, we never kill it like a cigarette. No. That's a lot of job, everything done by hand. So we need to show some respect to the cigar. In that case, we just put it in the ashtray. They have the capacity to stop burning by itself in 2 or 3 minutes. Later, you will be back. With the guillotine, you cut one finger behind the burning side. You cut it. Then you relight it again and keep on smoking, okay? We used to say that we let it die with dignity, with honor. Okay, family? Now, finally, we don't smoke cigars every day. No, we used to smoke cigars when we have a celebration, when we have something to celebrate. For example, in Christmas time, in family meetings, we enjoy cigars. When we have a baby, we also enjoy one cigar. When we have a new job, we also enjoy one cigar. When we get married, we also enjoy one cigar.
And
When we get divorced, we enjoy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we are going to be free again. That's another celebration. Or simply you are in Cuba. That's a celebration, okay?
yeah, that's right.
Family, this is tobacco culture in my country. Did you like the activity? Did you enjoy it? Was it interesting for you?
Beautiful, yes.
Thank you so much. Now I'm going
Gracias.
to give you the chance. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
I'm going to give you the chance to taste one Cuban cigar for free. And later, I'm going to tell you the cigars that you can buy here in the farm. But first, you need to check our quality, all right? I need a volunteer.
So who?
That's good. She has the style. Yes.
Yes, talent.
Talent. Natural talent.
She's a natural.
Okay.